Hello all, I Miss Kavalprit Korpuri is back with this video on guidance regarding NetSet paper 1. So today I'll be sharing something related to basic books which you can refer without even buying any book for NetSet examination. As we all know, syllabus has been updated in June 2019 and we have this 10 topics under paper 1. So just I'll be sharing about few books so that it benefits you all. First topic is teaching aptitude. As we all know, being teachers, we should have knowledge about this topic thoroughly. And this topic is more easier to candidates who have completed B.ed or are pursuing it. We need to upgrade ourselves with the recent trends relating to teaching, because in the recently updated syllabus, they are asking questions relating to SWAYAM, MOOCs and all, because this is recent trend in teaching. And just a hint that whenever a question is asked related to student and teacher, the answer should be in a positive manner. Then I'll be sharing few questions and tricks and tips relating to paper 1. I'll be telling you what do I mean by this positive answer as a trick for this topic. Next topic is research aptitude. Again, a very important topic for teachers, because now or later on we all are going to do research. I, as a commerce student, has studied this topic in my post-graduation level. And recently, Mumbai University has updated syllabus related to research for even self-financing courses. So whether you have studied this topic or not, it is very much important. Research methodology. And if you have completed your M.phil or your Ph.D, it becomes a lot more easier. Just be update yourself with recent trends. There are so many softwares for statistical analysis or something related to plagiarism, all that we should be aware of. Third topic is comprehension. A passage is given when I'm attempting net examination. The passage is in English and in Hindi, and with respect to state level, the passage is in English as well as in the state language. So what we need to do is just practice and more practice. The more we have command over the language, it becomes easy to score. Just remember, my tip for this topic is read the passage first once thoroughly and then move on to questions, or you can do is read the questions first so that you understand what is being asked and then you can find out in the passage. Just remember, scoring 10 marks is very easy. Generally, we have 4 questions based on the passage, and one question is such that it is either a summary of the passage or title, which sometimes becomes a little difficult to answer. So only suggestion for this is practice and practice. Fourth topic is communication, and I always say that paper 1 is for each and every stream, irrespective of whether we have studied this topic or not. But what I need to remember is not much of technical questions are asked, and any basic communication book with respect to NetSet syllabus is sufficient. Again, what I need to remember is I need to have a good command over the language. Under Mumbai University, we have business communication at first level, undergraduate level. So we have books from mass media, BCom, FYBMS for business communication or something related to the communication skills. Again, keep aware yourself about the recent trends in this topic. Moving on to the fifth topic, it is mathematical reasoning and aptitude. What I'll suggest is whenever you prepare for this topic at home, you need to solve the questions without the calculator. However, you are good at this topic, but during the examination, we hardly have time to solve these questions. So please prepare without the help of calculator. Recent addition to the syllabus is related to questions on profit and loss, There was a time then used to ask questions on calendar and time, distance and speed. So please understand what questions are being asked now. It may, although the syllabus may remain the same, but sometimes few questions they are no longer asking and few questions they are asking now. So we need to understand the pattern. Although it is very scoring, but without calculator, sometimes it can be very time consuming. Moving on to the sixth is logical reasoning. What is the major change under this topic is Indian logic, which is completely theoretical. And in the last two attempts, they are asking basic questions on it. So we can now expect a higher level or little difficult question, because now this is the recent addition. We may have few practical questions on syllogism, Venn diagrams for we need to practice. There are some tricks and tips for this also. When I'll be sharing my other videos, I'll be sharing that also. So if you are not good at very logical reasoning, at least theoretical part can be done by you. Seventh topic is data interpretation. As per the syllabus, we have something in theory also, but past few years, they are asking questions based on graph and charts. Okay, now what happens is, again, you need to understand that we are supposed to attempt it without the calculator. So whenever you practice, don't use the calculator. Questions are not very difficult, but not very easy also. Now, as I love theory questions a lot, this topic may become a little difficult for me. But what I can understand is few questions can be easily solved just by observing the chart or the graph given. And trust me, out of the 5 questions, 2 questions are very simple. And suppose we all should remember that suppose there is a graph given where you have been given 10 years data, but every question will have only 4 options. So rather than solving the entire graph altogether, first I can attempt that question where I need to understand that the answer is only from those 4 options. So I need not calculate the 10 years data, and I can check only those 4 years data. There can be a question where we need to solve the entire 10 years, but I can understand that if I skip one question, it does not make a difference provided I'm compensating 2 marks in some other topic. Eighth topic is information and communication technology. The syllabus addition is something related to the digital initiatives by the state government or the national level government with respect to teaching and technology. If you have ever completed your MS-CIT, we can refer that book. This MS-CIT is the course which generally students do after the 10th or 12th. Okay, and we should be aware about the recent awareness. Example, now Zoom app is been downloaded by so many people during this COVID time. So yes, in future, this may be a question. You should be aware about what are the recent trends in technology, what are the recent trends related to information and communication technology. And questions are not very technical. Few questions are repeated, but in a different form. Again, I'll be sharing all this in my coming videos. Moving on to the ninth topic, it is people development and environment. It is a misconception that it is only EVS. But just remember this title, People Development and Environment, it itself made of 3 words. You have questions on people, you have questions on development, and you have questions on environment. So people is something related to we all, and development is something related to the nation, the country, the state, and environment is something which is EVS. Okay, you should keep aware again with the news, any agreement signed with any of the countries, something related to the environment, who is protesting for the environment, who is cleaning our beaches, all such questions can be part of the question paper. And if you want to study any basic book, you can refer the first year books which suppose if you are studying from Mumbai University, then we have books at the undergraduate level regarding EVS. Then we have under FC environmental management, any basic book which gives you a short description about questions related to net-set is sufficient. Suppose I tell you to study geography, but is geography a part of this paper? But no, but yes, few questions related to it is asked. But just remember, whenever you refer any book other than the net set, you should understand that I should stick to the syllabus. We have questions related to Earth and the Earth structure. So maybe that is available in the geography book in the simplest form. So remember, whenever you study any book other than the net set book, you need to stick to the syllabus. You cannot sit and study everything. Last topic is higher education system, very much relevant for teachers. We all are working in colleges or are part of the higher education system. Now the only difference in state level examination can be, questions can be sometimes related to the school or to the state level. But in net examination, questions will always be generally related to the national level and to the higher education. When I talk about higher education, it means our undergraduate, postgraduate and the higher level. So questions related to it, the history of the system. Then now presently they are asking questions on digital initiatives. So that sometimes can be part of the ICT topic also. So just update yourself with the new syllabus and understand. Suppose I'm in college and I'm working for NAC, then yes, that can be a question. Suppose I'm talking about RUSA, RUSA, that can be a question. So we need to understand that during our working also, during when we are under employment or we are studying something in the newspaper, that is definitely going to help us related to such topics. And just a note which is given by the UGC net only, below their syllabus, that 5 questions each carrying 2 marks are going to be asked. So if I go with this assumption that every topic will have 5 questions, and as we know every question is for 2 marks, so I definitely can score 10 marks in each and every topic. Okay, so I can give equal weightage, but sometimes what may happen, the paper may be unpredictable. Few topics may be given more weightage and few maybe less questions. But I can prepare with these assumptions, and I have taken this data from the various websites and it is compiled by me. Just a note, students, start preparing, and even if you don't have any book, you can refer such books which are easily available in your library, or some of you may be teaching these subjects or you may be having those books. What I need to remember is stick to the syllabus and download the syllabus from the UGC net website only. I'll be coming again with next videos related to paper 1 tricks and tips and the types of questions asked. Till the time you can study. Thank you.